Chetan, I think in education, it's like, so I have seen many children who is waiting for I would say, a fantastic success. That means they don't believe in small successes. They believe in fantastic success. They believe one day I will hit the 6. I'm not interested in singles or doubles. I want to hit 6 and that day will come and I will do that. How do you take that, Chetan?
That is, again, you want it easy. You want a shortcut. You want, like, life should just, you don't want to do the work. So you are just saying, oh, I'm just going to do something really big. So why do these singles, like you said, I'm going to hit that 6.
Yeah.
But it's never happens like that. I mean, I'm called an overnight success because suddenly came on the scene. But my first book came in 2004 and I must have started writing it in 2001 because it got rejected a lot. Today, 2021. So this overnight success has been going on for 20 years, So that's just excuses. That's just you start, all this doesn't matter. Why should I do this work? Why should I do this job? I'm going to become CEO. It's not like that. You just you do the grind. You get up and you do. You're not here you take half a run if you can take half a run, and you take one run and you just go show up at the crease every day. You can't just say, I'll only go when there's a 6. It doesn't work like that. One day you might hit a 6. Yes.
I think, Chetan, I just take this connected with the conversation between parents and children, because I have seen that many parents wait for that best time which they can interact in that lovely way with children. So they don't believe many times in chit-chat, small conversations, 1 minute, 2 minute kind of conversations and appreciations. They always wait for that outing time or picnic time.
No. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. Again, people want it to be... No, you should have an atmosphere in the house where everybody can say anything at any time. Even firstly try to have meals together. It's very easy to do that. As many meals as you can, everybody sits at the table and eats together. So that's a good way for people to talk and encourage people to talk. Especially, I say encourage because a lot of times teenagers don't want to talk.
Very much.
They'll just say one word. How was your day? Good.
Correct.
What's up? Nothing. What's going on?
Okay.
Same. Okay. Yeah. Can I go now? Now, it's hard.
It's hard.
But then you have to say, hey, so, what's happening? You have to ask some open-ended questions, right? Which subject are you enjoying the most in school?
Yeah.
Why do you enjoy that? Now, they will say one, like English. Okay. Why do you think you enjoy English more? Now, that they have to give a full answer.
Correct. Yeah.
They can still say just, but you can keep trying.
Correct.
You should say English, then you might also say more than one word.
And I think you should be okay to fail, right?
Yeah, you should be okay to fail. You will hit upon it. So I think if you have that conversation around the dining table, you will achieve a lot. You don't have to do some special counseling. It will happen. You will know what your child is all about, what is blocking their progress. You will know. They will tell you if you listen.
I think it's all about small moments and culminating into success, right?
Yeah. And we don't want to listen.
Correct.
We don't want to listen to children because we want to teach them and we want to preach to them.
Correct.
So he'll say, I can't study because I had a crush on this girl. Oh my God, how can you have a crush? This is the age to study. What are you doing? He will never tell you again.
Yeah.
So you say, well, who do you have a crush on? Why do you like her? Okay. That must be distracting for you. But do you think you can handle this and your physics test? And then the child will think it's normal. It's okay. I spoke about it. Otherwise, oh, my parents. It's okay. He's growing up or she's growing up or whatever. You should have that atmosphere where they can say what is deep within them.
Correct.
Yeah.
Chetan, I think many times parents' ego get hurt, which I have seen. It's like, so they would be roaring masters at office. There would be people who everybody listen to. Yeah. But when you are at home and nobody's listening to you, or nobody is doing whatever you say, so do you think that the parents' ego get hurt?
Yeah, because at home you're not the boss.
Correct. Yeah.
Ego is the worst thing to have in anybody, in anything in life. Ego destroys you only, in general. And you have to swallow. What is the whole ego about? Oh, people listen to me now. Why should people listen to you just because your ego says so? If you speak sense, they will listen to you. If you speak nonsense, they won't listen to you. If they think you are adding value to their life, they will listen to you. So if they're not listening to you, you take responsibility. Am I not saying it properly? Am I being too judgmental? Am I being too preachy? Have I broken communication? And all those questions require you to drop your ego. So yeah.
So Chetan, you studied management, you work in an international investment banking company, three companies, right? Three companies. So many times in management, there is always a differentiation between managers and leaders. So designations and without designation, what you do.
Yeah.
So do you think that the same can be taken to home, whereas the parents should not be seeing children as a parent, but they have to be titleless at home? Kind of that. It's not because you have to obey me because I'm your dad.
Yeah.
It's not because you have to obey me because I'm your mom. You have to obey me because what I say makes sense. So that kind of a mindset is needed over there.
Sort of. I mean, the children do need to respect you, and it also depends on the age of the kids. I mean, if you're a 4-year-old and you say, you have to basically tell them.
Correct.
Go to sleep.
Correct.
Right?
You can be autocratic there.
Yeah, you have to be. I mean, that's the way it is.
Correct.
Right? And you love them, so obviously you will not be that autocratic.
Yeah.
So democracy doesn't work all the time. I agree.
Yeah.
I get it. If you try to reason everything, teenagers will reason everything and prove that you're wrong. But you can say that, okay, everybody must sleep on time, or everybody has to work hard.
Correct.
So that's not a democratic decision.
Yeah.
If I say you have to work hard for your test, and you say no, why should we work hard for our test? Why can't we just take it easy? I'm sorry. That's values.
Yeah.
So there is no democracy there.
Yeah.
In my house, you are there, you have to do it.
Absolutely.
But for most other things, you don't have to. I think the parents, the strategy should be to win the battle. No, what do you say? Win the war and lose a few battles.
Yeah, correct.
That's a better way. It's give and take. If you always are right, and if you say the child will always have to listen to you, that's not good.
That don't happen.
60-70% of the time you make sure the child is listening to you, but 30% you listen to the child. It's okay. You don't want to do this now? Okay, then when will you do this? Okay, fine, okay. So next time you can. So I think it's an art. There's an art. There's no science. There's no formula to parenting.
Correct.
But I think it's more reasonable if you sometimes listen.
I think
to
common
them.
sense matters a lot.
Yeah, and use your instinct and realize that they are individuals too. They are not as wise as you, or they may not be as smart yet, or they don't see the world yet as you. You may know more.
Correct.
But you still need to give them respect.
Correct. Many parents say a word like, so what they talk, I don't understand.
Yeah.
So they listen to all the things happening in the world and they talk big things which I don't understand. So the parents are losing confidence many times to deal with children.
Yeah, I mean, you have to, I mean, for me, that happens in my career because my young people are reading my books. I have to make sure I understand their lingo, their language,
Correct.
what they're doing these days.
Yeah.
So do it. Why do parents have to behave like parents? Fine, figure out what's the most popular shows. You have to find common things to talk about with kids, right? Which are not about work.
Correct.
So you should know what young people are watching these days. For example, which program or which show, which web series are they watching. So then you can also watch it and then you can discuss with them. And I think parents need to be up to date. Yes,
Correct.
you need to be. Otherwise, if they see you as some ancestors,
Yeah.
that's not good.
Yeah, because when Lifology organize master classes, so we normally talk to parents and seek their opinion. So what on what topics you want the sessions on? So who do you want to listen to? Many times one interesting topic, or I would say call it as interesting. So parents share with us is like how to deal with children's stress, because they see that many times children are stressed. So it's screen time is one reason, but children are stressed, confused, kind of that. So what's your take on that?
It's not easy because we do have systems now where children get stressed.
Correct.
11th and 12th especially gets, I mean, it is very hard.
Yeah.
I think all you can do is tell them to have that balance, that it's the consistent work that matters. Not that you getting stressed and working too much on 1 or 2 days will actually be counterproductive, because the stress will make you give up. So manage, plan, schedule, have your life, have fun built into it, have work built into it, have sleep built into it, have everything that you enjoy, everything that you need to work on built into it, so that the stress is minimized. It's not going to be zero. There will be stress, but all you can do is manage it better.
So that means you are not going to have a life without stress. You have to manage it in a better
You
manner.
will be striving. Some stress may be good also, but too much, I agree, is not good.
Okay, so I think the parents should be okay with children becoming stressed. They don't need to be bothered.
So you have to be honest. I can't say that there will be no stress if you have a board exam.
Correct.
You will be. But what you can say is, if you plan your timetable for the week properly, and the child must have one or two activities which they enjoy doing. Like it could be cooking, it could be playing cricket, it could be doing whatever. Ideally, not to do with the screen, because screen is not a true relaxation, which totally helps them relax.
I understand. Chetan, you talk a lot about passion, and some of your movies are also talking a lot about passion. So in your perspective, what a real passion is? I mean, what is real passion? So what do you think?
Passion is actually emotion. Passion is emotion, like you have joy, like you have anger, like you have sadness. Passion is actually an emotion we feel within us, but it's an emotion that drives us to go towards certain goal. So when we say we're passionate about something, that means we are getting emotionally charged to work towards that goal. So that is why passion is so important. Because normally you do logically, you say, okay, I need to do this work, you will put some energy in it. But when you have emotionally want to do it, that gives you a different energy. Like emotionally, like even if it's in a romantic situation, you are emotionally in love with a person, so you'll go get flowers and you'll make the perfect dinner or whatever. That's different from saying, okay, I just need to make dinner for someone. Similarly, if I'm passionate about my career, if I'm passionate about my whatever college I want to get into, I'm passionate about a job I want, passionate about my business, it will bring a different energy. And that is why we keep saying, if you put passion into something, it leads to more success, better quality, and more happiness too, because you are emotionally invested in something. So passion is something to do with emotions. I would say that first of all, congrats that you're a member of something like this. The fact that you're a member of something like this means you care a lot about being a parent and you take that job seriously. So you're already one step ahead. Secondly, I think you should realize that there is no one best way. There is no grade that you're a A+ parent or A, and who will decide that grade? There is nothing like that. It's all subjective, it's all an art, and the world is changing. And at the end of the day, you have to take in a lot of factors and just give good values to the child and listen to the child and communicate well in the house, and the right answers will come. Just trust the process. The nature will take care of it. Your child is come equipped. All the child needs is some guidance. You don't have to be tense about it. As long as there are good values in the house, good communication, good things will happen.